Hi, my name is Mike Wagner with the White Rabbit Group, and I'm here at the monthly meeting for RE/MAX Real Estate Concepts this breakfast time, and I'm going to be talking on how to creatively meet people, and we'll find out what some of the barriers are, why we don't creatively meet people, and the three basic outcomes of what happens when you do meet people in a creative way. How you can lower trust and how you can be memorable and at the same time uncover opportunities. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a great time, and I wish you were here to hear this and see this as well. All right. Now here we went. We're going to talk about three dynamics in any human encounter. These three, okay? We're going to rename these guys just for the moment. We're going to call this guy Fear. You're Fear, all right? And I want you to stand right there, Fear. All right? Now, you are Value. And I want you to, because you're a loan originator, so I want you back there, so you're Value. All right? So you're Value. And you are Trust, right here. And I'm meeting a person for the first time. So I've got Trust right here, I've got Fear right here, and I've got Value right here. That's how this works. Now, whenever you meet somebody for the very first time, here's the dynamics. Go down. Let's go. All right. Trust is low. That is, just understand, anytime you meet people, trust is low. That's the first encounter. Fear is high, right? And because fear is high, I can't see any value. So you sit here and ask yourself, that's right. So you're saying, how come these people can't see how I can help them? Have you ever said that? You're complaining over a beer and you're saying, these people don't understand. I could have helped them. I could have helped them get a house. They couldn't see the value I could bring. What's wrong with them? The answer is fear was high. Fear was high. Trust was low, so value is invisible. That's how it works. So your challenge is to ask yourself, how can I raise trust, up trust, lower fear, so that I can see value? That's what we're trying to do. So you guys can go ahead and sit down. The question is that when you creatively meet people, you must ask yourself, what can I do? What can I do in order to raise trust, lower fear, so value becomes visible? And I will guarantee you, as a sales professional, your value will never be visible until you learn how to do this. And it takes some creativity and some willingness to really kind of get out of yourself. I'm getting excited about this stuff. Okay, here's how this works. One of the best ways to raise trust and lower fear is to sell the very first thing that every sales professional must learn how to sell. Not yourself. Wrong. I know that's an okay answer, and I don't think it's a bad answer, but I'm going to tell you what I think every sales professional needs to learn how to sell the very first time, or initially at some point in the relationship. That is, they need to learn how to sell a listening experience. And if you learn how to sell a listening experience, and you actually actively listen to other people, a dynamic takes place when you listen to people. The more you listen to people, and the better you are at listening to people, what happens is that trust goes up. Oh my God, this person understands me. Fear goes down, and your value as a professional becomes visible. The trouble is that with sales professionals, you are know-it-alls. And you have no listening needed. Because you're experts. And I'm not saying this to kind of bang on you. I'm just saying anybody that has expert knowledge tends not to be good listeners. You go into a doctor's office, they don't want to listen. They say, oh yeah, you got, I know what you got. You got that kidney problem. I've seen 100 of these. You just instantly place people. We even talked about quick qualifications going on today in terms of some of these deal killers, because we think we know what we're looking at. What you have to do, even if you know what you're looking at, is you have to sell a listening experience. It takes a little creativity to get there, but the better you do it, the better you're going to be as a professional. So how do you sell a creative listening experience? Here's our simple approach, my simple approach. The very first thing you do is you learn how to ask questions and keep asking questions. And there's two kinds of questions you're going to need to know how to ask. One is an open-ended question. An open-ended question, you know you've asked an open-ended question when there is no right answer to the question. That's how you know you've got an open-ended question. The second kind of question you're going to ask is a clarifying question. And a clarifying question builds on what you are told when you ask an open-ended question. I'll show you how this worked in Saturn, for example. I worked at Saturn for 3 years and learned how to do their sales process, and I taught their sales process. Here's how to approach it. At Saturn, we would ask a question like this. What are you hoping to accomplish today? What's the right answer to what are you hoping to accomplish today? Yeah, that's the right answer. Are there any other right answers? Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm thinking about maybe a car for my father who's elderly. We're looking for a car that we can tow behind the Winnebago. 100 different answers. We don't know anything about Saturn. We just thought we'd check them out. So we would often use questions like, what are you hoping to accomplish today? And then they might say whatever they might say. And that would be the basis for following up on it.